I greet you, difference maker judges. My name is Brendan Romero with my team today, and I wish to share a project with plastic reduction in our oceans. The problem we face as humans is a lack of technology for filtering out plastic. For every star in our universe, there contains more plastic in our oceans, and we wish to solve this quickly. The environment is affected by us, and that cannot be ignored. As the ocean's environment dies from our negligence, from a once vibrant coral reef to the swaths of fish populations being reduced as a result. The problem also stems from our coastal mismanagement, from us, in our landfills. Those pipes that drain waste still contain plastic from untreated fibers. The plastic in our oceans are unable to be broken down conventionally, with each of those pathways being unable to sustain 100% recyclation. Now, our opportunity is to ability to seek out that unattained market. That is to say, the shared collective effort to create, produce, and control the amount of plastic that leaves our oceans. With a growing movement of plastic media, as we call it, revenues for industries related to cyclic recyclation project $162 billion stream by 2030, with advanced recyclation being our method, 30% of this figure. This presents an incentive to grow and flourish a flourishing business model from this view change from 10 years prior. Good examples that come from the international companies of ExxonMobil to the prestigious Harvard team circa 2016, they also used recycling alternatives similar to ours. These companies were set to bring financial benefit to their stakeholder or a scientific one signaling plastic in our ocean currents. Now, Aquatic Dynamics instead would target the infrastructure we mismanage already and scale from there, from the local plants seen around New England, from home to state and across the globe. Now, the solution itself reaches for revolutionary biological research for that answer, as we want to use enhanced E. coli cells to produce a catalyst, these being found naturally in made organisms discovered around Japan and other coastal areas that bind to a filter composed of carbon tubes, displacing various sizes of plastic from PET to other forms of the family polymer, and reduce them into raw materials, which convert them for human utilization, it being clean, efficient, and feasible by our standards. Now, to give a better reference, by the rough sketch here, the material would go through a water source, so porous carbon mesh, and from these attached enzymes, begin to delegate the product into a mushy carbon soup. In the current infrastructure being used, they use the mechanical process of filtration through a water system. Our product would integrate into these systems as a treatment process, which will allow less energy to be used to convert different grades of plastic from food safe to fuel-based applications. And this would be setting up an advantage versus the chemical, meaning long-lasting plastic being the focal point of this product to recycle. Now, the ability to produce this material and concept is no easy feat, but our main objective would be for a micro-scale prototype of this filter. This would be used as an advertisement geared to innovate for recycling companies and to communicate a call for further advancement in their effectiveness through our product in creating that NAFLA or mushy material we spoke of earlier. As the natural degradation process is roughly 500 years, we want to use this prototype to reduce that to 6 weeks, as our research found that this funding could indeed make this plausible. Now, what we mainly want to do is look at plastic as the 21st century being once an impossible task, now made plausible. But with this funding and our goal set in mind, we would like to help change the ability to reduce the pollution and to make sure that we can set a very good goal for the future. That's the end of the presentation. Any thoughts, questions?